Hello and welcome to the show that teaches you the things your parents and teachers are too afraid to. The HeliosBlog. Today, HasanAbi comments on Kanye. Let's get into it.
The reason she's alone is because she's difficult.
Women are not accepting the bare minimum.
Women fuck men they respect.
All the women who say things like, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man, like, y'all impress me.
Women just gaslight each other and say what they want to hear.
Also, people keep complaining about the microphone. Please tell me how you'd like it adjusted. Is it too loud? How much less loud would you like my voice? Okay? Just tell me. Tell me in the comments specifically and I'll change it. Okay? Okay, thank you.
Oh, here's Kanye West
The LV show.
being anti-Semitic.
These colonizers. The French own 80% of the banks in Africa. That's why I just met with MBS, the head of Saudi. We don't have to bow to this.
He said the
Crazy. Yay, going off.
French are colonizers. True. That's why he met with Mohammed bin Salman, a monarch.
Shit, nigga, okay, it's
The irony.
60 million of us in America, 60 million Jews in the world. 50% of our deaths is abortion. 20.
What? There's around 200 million in the United States, not 60.
5% of us
This is crazy. It's just like he's all over the place. Yeah, he's all
go
over.
to prison. Raise one hand if you don't know one nigga in prison, one got locked up, and one poor. Wait, raise your hand if you don't know one person got abortion. Now I'll tell you, if it was in a Jewish
I'm just thinking about the comments where one person's like, it's amazing how Kanye is in a party setting and he turns it into a TikTok. Sorry, not a TikTok, a TED Talk, basically.
Friday with no everybody raise their hands. So wait a second. But wait a second. Who make the hospitals though? Who got the hospitals? These are Zionists.
He's mentally unwell. It's silly to analyze things he says. I agree. He's saying Zionists built the hospitals. He's literally way too much Farrakhan. No, this isn't even Farrakhan at this point. This is like, there is a little bit of Nation of Islam in there, but it's like more Nick Fuentes. I don't know. It's just like, I tried to...
Nick Fuentes was paid more than 30K by Kanye West presidential campaign.
Unpack some of the shit that he was saying, and it's just so... It's like indecipherable. He does the whole like, obviously he's talking about Jews, but he says Zionists because he thinks it's like slick. This is gonna poison the well so hard for actual criticism of Israel. I was worried he would come back. I think that there is a, I mean, I don't know about that. I probably, but I think most people understand like a dude saying he loves Adolf Hitler is very different. Kanye West is anti-Semitic. He's just straight up anti-Semitic. The idea that like he criticizes Israel is like secondary. Okay, this is a clear-cut example of like actually very deliberately substituting the term Jew for Zionist, something that
no comment, though what I do know is apparently he and many other like black rappers and just artists in general got scammed. But again, like, you know, by contract stuff, it's just predatory sort of lawyery stuff to not get paid. So I can understand from that perspective why he's mad at, like, you know, quote unquote Zionists. Though again, like, that's neither here nor there, right? This is not that. This is, you know, going off on crazy tangents because, you know, we have bipolar disorder untreated and people enjoy this watching the show.
That is like cynically deployed oftentimes against actual anti-Zionists who are not anti-Semitic, but Kanye is definitely doing that.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. Jesus Christ, Hitler, yay. Third party, sponsor that. Bring the sponsor.
I mean, yeah, there you have it. There's no Zionism in his argument, okay? There's no interest in, like, criticizing Israel for its actions against the Palestinians. He doesn't give a fuck.
Sponsorships to that. Because there's going to be some that feel exactly like me. I don't give a fuck. I'm 7. I don't give a fuck about life or death. I get visitation with my kids. I ain't got no say so. No. Just walk around like, look like soccer players. They don't even know. They don't even know the dad, the kid.
Stop excusing his racism due to mental illness. that. Wait, what? I never said that. I'm not excusing this. What the fuck are you talking about? I literally got banned for shitting on Kanye West on a neo-Nazis platform last year around this time when he was popping off with his anti-Semitic shit. He just comes out once a year.
They'll film me, but they trying to program him. They had the Louis Vuitton Bernardo.
I mean, that isn't wrong. That is actually correct. Though it's not the Zionists doing that. It's the globalists, right?
No, you. Alexander Arnold, you. Francois Pinault, you. Dimna, you. Balenciaga,
This album ain't dropping.
Cedric.
Buy the Yeezy pods, buy the Yeezy pods.
Gap, and Adidas.
Did somebody just advertise? Okay.
All niggas is like still wearing
Stop the live.
Nigga, don't say me. I'm by myself in this mother.
Dang, he's back.
Everybody shut the fuck up. Hey, shut the fuck up. Let me tell you something right now. Just the fact that you ain't listening to me, it's it. Ain't none of y'all niggas with me. I'm by myself. Because ain't none of y'all stand up for me. Ain't nobody stop. It's shut up. Be quiet before you get exiled. Like so I'm saying is, nobody with me. Everybody here, half the motherfuckers on a check. Half the motherfuckers just here like, ha ha, laughing at jokes, laughing at the raps and shit. Then I made these beats in my mama's basement. I drew these motherfucking shoes since I was in 7th grade. Because when I asked niggas step up, not one nigga stepped up.
Indeed. That is accurate. That finally he's saying something that but again, he's just having like a what is it? Like a me rant in the middle of the room. Everybody stop talking and look at me. Attention seeking crap.
Now one nigga stepped up.
Be quiet before you get exiled.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. None of the famous niggas, Mav Carter sold me out.
Yeah, I wonder why, bro, because you're nuts. Like, he's not listening to like one sane voice in his circle. He's purged his like immediate circle around. Wait, did he just wait, hold on. Wait.
Now one nigga stepped up.
She says I did.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. None of the famous Mav Carter sold me out.
She said I stepped up, and he was like, yeah, but you know, no one famous or rich.
Well, exactly, because that's the point.
It's also crazy to be like, oh wow, I can't believe nobody's stepping up to defend me when I'm saying I love Adolf Hitler. Like, why the f would anybody do that? That's an insane thing to say. The problem is he doesn't recognize that like people around him who probably in private tried to get him to come to terms with what is going on and the things he's saying.
There are things you can say and there's things you can't say. You can't say that in public. You know, like, again, yes, there is free speech, but there are consequences to saying certain things. Again, like, it's really funny because if he replaced like the person he's saying with Genghis Khan, for example, it'd be fine, you know. But again, it's too close to genocide. It's too close. Like, it's stepping on too many toes, right? It's hurting too many people who've been hurt.
Are just like really, really awful. Like, bro, Alex Jones was outflanking Kanye West and being woke. Every single right-winger that whose show he went on kept trying to like change his narrative a little bit and massage it so it was like a little bit more appropriate.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody said y'all saw me ain't see my kids. All y'all rich.
Yeah, the uniforms are cool. You can't really say more than that. You know? Past that, even what they represent is basically evil, right? Like, can't really argue with that. And yeah, this guy's saying nobody stepped up to defend me. Well, I mean, that's what it is to be a man, right? Nobody really cares about you. You're out here in the cold, and if you don't shoot a deer and, you know, skin its carcass and turn it into a jacket, you go cold. If you don't learn to hunt, you go hungry. If you don't learn to build, you sit in the rain. That's what it is to be a man.
Rich niggas got y'all kids in that Zionist school. Sierra Kanye. My daughter ripped up the motherfucking couches in the house to be able to be with me right now. Y'all don't know what's going on, for real. Where y'all TikToking and all that shit. Y'all put up with all that shit. I don't give a f. I'm in Pop. I'm in Vegas. Like Pop, my daughter had the Tupac t-shirt. So I'm saying, witness this shit. Visit this shit. But I don't believe in nobody but me. I don't for y'all don't gotta say we with you. You're not with me. No one's with me because no one's really with me. It's just me and God. That's what I'm saying. And I'm still
From the beginning. Again, that is accurate. That is what it means to be a man. Kanye, congratulations. Billionaire and still doesn't, still doesn't get it.
still alive.
Let's go.
And I'm still alive. You ain't post. You ain't post. When I couldn't see my kids, y'all ain't post. Y'all ain't stopped the Adidas. Y'all let
Indeed.
Adidas crash the richest nigga of all time.
Y'all know I did.
Adidas was begging.
Wait a second. I put up one tweet, and then Ari Emanuel put, "Oh, we got to drop this," and all just watch. The only that had the Trump hat, the only that went and got them billions, the only that's breaking through all kinds of ideas and fashion. I've been called so many times for tight jeans. You know what I'm saying? I got from Chicago that I take care of that still trying to sell me. Trying to say I can't go to my.
Bro, the funniest part about this is like, he's like, dude, I saw a lot of oppression. People said I was gay for wearing skinny jeans. I've always been a revolutionary figure. Like when I wore skinny jeans and people said the no
He's a narcissist, right? That's obvious.
no word, the F slur.
Gonna take care
Right
of me.
now, your thing is
What?
between you
Wait,
and
Tim,
God.
Who you? Shut up. Who you think? No, hold on. Who you think the old man called?
Shut up.
You.
When we put Drake on, stage. Who the old man called?
You.
You know what I'm saying?
Does God put you in position?
Just because I had a car, everybody.
You the biggest best.
That's what I'm trying to say to you.
Did someone exploit his manic episodes to make him appear to be the guy that he appears to be, or was it the other way around?
Right now. This is what y'all been waiting for.
Bro, honestly, it's like, this is what happens if you're, if you're bipolar and then you are just straight up surrounded by only people that are feeding into your mania. Like, this is crazy.
Drake, this is what you've been waiting for. Jay-Z, this is what you've been waiting for. Kim, this is what you've been waiting for. All you look, let me tell you something. This is the way the
Again, the cameraman and everybody around, it's true, they are just exploiting him, right? That is accurate. They're watching him and they're like, here, public, enjoy the spectacle of watching this guy just go insane on camera. Like, let's think about it from the room's perspective. Trying to get the pretty girl in the frame. The girl's dressed like a lady of the night, and nobody else. And he's just going off. Like, it's just for the spectacle. It's just for the, just bread and circuses, right? That's what it is.
world
God
works.
is
Period.
using him right now.
Okay.
High, bipolar, and surrounded by yes men. Indeed.
For a second, don't scream for a
Sorry.
second.
I love you, but
No,
okay.
you got to get over.
Hey, sorry. Come down, please.
God,
Yeah, he keeps telling her to shut the fuck up.
God runs the world. Then under that, you got 1,000-year-old families, Medici. Under that, you have the Vatican, the Pope. Under that, you have the financial groups that
What is he doing now? What is he talking about now?
control all your
He's talking so loud and fast and out of breath. He's actually a mess.
Vanguard. After that, you have Putin. You have Trump. You have all this shit. And after that, you got what all this shit? Entertainment. Hollywood.
Bro said Medici. He put Medici upon the Vatican. Dude, it's kind of funny thinking that placing this level of control over the Vatican when the Pope is like gay and woke. Half the Catholics hate the Pope. Almost every American Protestant wants to kill the Pope for both religious reasons and also now especially because he's woke. Meanwhile, like thinking the Catholic
The Pope is woke disaster.
Church in the Vatican is in control of everything that's going on is such funny like 90s era conspiracy theories.
It's actually not the case. It's just pandering, right? Pandering on a global scale. Womanism, affected the West to such a degree that the Pope had to pander to it. That's what actually happened. So, I mean, what more needs to be said, right? Like, when I say that the new religion is wokeism, it's not Christianity, right? Christianity has been supplanted by wokeism.
You know what I mean? Like that's like the Da Vinci Code, right? Anti-Semitism, but instead of Jews running the world, it's Italians. Yeah, this is like the most unfiltered Italiophobia I've ever seen, by the way. Like, completely unacceptable. The level of Italiophobia is out of control, folks.
Disaster.
Take that, run that back, run into schools.
Also, is he wearing, like, is that the Albanian? Someone in the chat also pointed this out. I didn't want to say it. I don't want to put this on Albanians, but what's going on with the fit?
I'll give y'all one last thing before I go. When I first put the tweet up,
now I'm just imagining this party with, you know, everybody's just having a great time, and all of a sudden, Kanye comes in with a cameraman, and everybody knows what's going to happen. He's about to go off, you know, and people are trying to get out of the frame.
Dealing with a divorce lawyer.
I was just trying to have a good time.
And I explained to the lawyer what my issue was, and his response was to me, if you keep up this anti-Semitic rhetoric, then you won't see your kids.
Yeah, bro, because it spells to every court and every reasonable person that you are mentally unwell. It's not because of, like, Jews and the power that they have or whatever thing that you think is going on.
It's, I mean, really, in the houses, right, of the average person, you think everybody's speaking PC every second? So he does have a point. It's not like you, Hasan, where you're watching your words every second and you make sure to, you know, be your wokest self every second. In most households, in most countries, in most places on Earth, people say what they want to say against whoever they want to say. And they don't and they're not able to see their children as a result. In fact, most families are fantastically intact despite all this. Why? Because then parents are not politicians, right? So he does have a point there, right? That his political beliefs or whatever are used against him because he's a public figure. If he wasn't, if he was a private figure, it wouldn't be the case.
It's because people see that and go, oh my God, he's like out of control. Oh, he's wearing the German coat of arms? Yeah.
I figured it was something about the German flag, considering what he talks about.
I knew said I couldn't have an opinion or I wouldn't see my kids. Y'all know who y'all...
Indeed. That is... He actually does have a point there. There is such a thing as free speech. He shouldn't have it taken away. He shouldn't have his children taken away because he doesn't say what people want him to say. That's... What is that? Extortion?
Playing with? This is a vessel of God. He gonna burn all your shit down. I swear. I knew these was trying to make surviving this way. That's why I sent it up while I was still in the high schools. Bill Cosby couldn't do shit by the time they got him. R. Kelly couldn't do shit by the time they got him. That's why I had to send it up. Because the same that made him rich is the same doing the documentary. And Cootie, you, because everybody saw that third episode. That's what the whole shit was about.
Period.
Me selling opioids. I'm not even bipolar and I have signs of autism from the accident. They're gonna hit me with a medication, have us selling opioids.
Wait, what? He's saying he got autism after his car crash? What? Cootie is his friend who did the documentary, his old friend on Netflix. How do you get autism from a car crash? Like, I don't understand.
It's funny that he's saying that he doesn't have bipolar, where it's very obvious you're having a manic episode, dude.
For them. They made me the face of bipolar. Okay, Big Pharma, where are my royalties? For the f***ing drugs you done sold off of the idea of Ye being bipolar.
Don't say right now.
He's saying the last episode of the doc shows him spiraling and they were using that as a way to push Big Pharma onto the masses. It's kind of crazy that, like, dude, when you are like a multi-billion-dollar operation as a singular force, especially when you are a conduit for so many feelings that people feel. And music is like one of these artistic expressions that is really personal, and people do develop incredibly parasocial feelings towards those who make them feel these experiences. They're like, oh, he understands me. It's wild that like even if you're a multi-billion-dollar operation as a singular force, you could just like completely fall apart in broad daylight. God, dude, mental health is crazy. And when you have like you are always gonna find people that basically serve you whatever you want to hear. It's so obvious. It's so obvious that like he will always have a bunch of people around him that are like, no, you're the goat king, you're doing all the right things. Kanye, say whatever you want, you're too bad. Yeah, that's right, it's not
yeah, except doesn't, you know, like can't hold on to his children and so on. Yeah, imagine multi-billion-dollar entity, and because you don't say what the woke masses want. You see, it's that to me is ridiculous, right? Because I'm sure that there are thousands, if not millions, of households that say many worse things than what Kanye says, right? But they, you know, they can see their children. Right? Anyway.
Weird that she's naked all the time. We love that. We love that your wife is always naked and we never hear her speak. We think it's cool. We love that Jonah Hill couldn't stop you from being anti-Semitic. We think that's sick. Please just me getting his donk sonked in Venice, Italy in broad daylight. I need your take. I mean, that part wasn't that bad. That part was kind of cool. It was in a boat. I've also never heard the term donk sonked before, which is very interesting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They come here so
I think I pretty much
Why are you still talking?
and everything I want to say.
Who are you? I'm just saying they.
Yeah, take out.
Yeah, come on, yeah, sorry. Come on. Ready?
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. Come on.
Take.
They can make him.
Yeah. So that's pretty crazy. I mean, look, artists live and die on the sword. You know what I mean? If his next album slaps, a lot of motherfuckers are gonna be like talking about how much they love Hitler. If it doesn't, his life is Jover. It's so Jover. It's completely Jover. I think people still worship him for the celebrity status, for the superstar status, for the music that he has made and how they felt when they listened to it. Wait, there's a second part where he talks about Trump? No way.
You know what I'm saying? The level, you can say they cut out, they stopped famous ass rappers from going in. Motherfuckers didn't get permits tonight. Nicki Minaj didn't clear her verse. That's why I say ain't nobody with me. Because y'all just see that. Y'all see me not see my kids. Y'all see Nicki Minaj not clear the verse. Y'all see Adidas drop billions of dollars and no one says nothing. No one is outraged. No one is with. If you want.
That's right, because again, you're a man. Sorry, you don't get something for existing.
Be okay, whatever. It's cool.
Actually, his outfit looks very cool. It reminds me of if you know Star Wars, the new Star Wars. He looks like the soldiers. I think that's a very cool outfit.
I'll be fine for that. When a motherfucker tell me they love me.
His new album is coming out, and this is all PR stuff. That was a funny comment.
Me feel funny because I feel so much hate, bro. When them motherfuckers tell me y'all respect me, I feel funny because I feel so much rape, bro. I feel so much rape. What? When the last time you see me around and went on salary? I don't know what a friend is.
Okay,
Indeed.
But, like, problem is, like, how does he have people around him? No, he's saying it. Like, he even recognizes it himself. That, like, he recognizes it himself. That
I don't know what a friend is. That's what he said.
the people around him, he's paying, and they're sycophants.
You understand what I'm saying? This really some years of Britney Spears. The same paparazzi that I
it's because anyone that has any semblance of like authority in his life, Kanye stands for the past 2 years, besides the Hitler part, he was spitting straight facts. I thought separating the art from the artist was some bullshit till my goat started talking about those Hugo Boss uniforms. CDLRG, still the greatest album series of all time. You just gotta scroll past these videos on the timeline real fast. Kanye is back. Trump is back. It truly is Christmas. All right, let's hear what Anthony Fantano had to say. Even though he gave Nicki Minaj a 3, we're going to listen to him here.
Page for Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign's new album Vultures is now down off stream. Who cares about that? Let's talk about how Kanye is still on this Nazi So as some of you guys have probably seen, he's been placing this very particular double-headed bird crest in numerous visuals around the promotion of the record. And it is very much giving German nationalism vibe.
It's so weird that he's doing that, because like that's what the AFD does.
It's funny because he's not German. That's why it's funny. So, whoever designed those uniforms, great job. You affected yay.
Right, because they're cucked by German hate crime laws. It's not weird. Is Kanye nothing? He does make sense. No, he's doing this thing that like AFD supporters do, where they can't fly the swastika, so they fly the German coat of arms and like the old German flags and as a see, like I'm doing this. It's so stupid, especially because he's not exactly subtle.
Vibes. There is also, of course, the album art.
Yeah, the Vultures album art, and also the Vultures, like this is straight up Burzum, obviously. Like someone is feeding him all the Nazi memes. I don't know why. I don't know where he's getting this from. This is like esoteric Nazi memes that you only know if you only know this kind of stuff if you like follow this like I do. You know what I mean? You have to have a dude in your corner that's like really grimy and really nerdy about hiding Nazi stuff in visuals, like a Milo Yiannopoulos type dude, you know what I mean? The old English font, sorry, not Gothic.
Which is very clearly ripping off the album art of Burzum, a Scandinavian black metal artist who has very publicly voiced white supremacist views. Meanwhile, the landscape itself depicted here on the album cover was done by a German artist who at one point was very much favored by the Nazis, which you can read right here below. And let's be clear, he had nothing to do with them personally. He died long before they were in power. So Kanye is very much doing this weird white supremacist breadcrumbing once again. Two things. One, don't allow his annoying ass fan base, or really cult, because that's what his fan base is.
Okay, all right. Let's stop there. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit all for notifications, drop me a donation. Like Hunter M, Adrian Tom, and Bobby Dylan, Renaissance Press, and Brian, shout out to you, most recent Patreon subscriber. Thank you. My Patreon can be found at patreon.com/theheliosblog. You can buy my books at bit.ly/heliosbooks. And of course, if you'd like some coaching, message me at theheliosblog@gmail.com. Thank you so much for listening, guys, especially if you listen to the end. Really do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.